Good morning. We are up bright and early to rope drop Magic Kingdom on our Disney day one. We are so excited to go to Magic Kingdom. We just got through security and are heading to the monorail right now from the Polynesian. Alright, here we go. We're going on a ferry boat, Franklin. We're taking a boat over. It is 6:30. We are on the ferry boat now to Magic Kingdom. We wanted to take the monorail from the TTC from the Polynesian because in our building we're really close to it, but that doesn't start running until 8, and we are just up super early. Rope drop starts at 7:30, so we thought a little before 6:30 would be a good time to go, but we are taking the boat over right now, and so far we're the only ones on the ferry boat. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a few more people coming on. I didn't want to take the ferry boat over, but what can you do? But we are headed to Magic Kingdom. Made it off the ferry boat. It's about 6:42 and early entry starts right at 7:30. It was a short boat ride.
Meantime, please enjoy Main Street USA and all of its offerings. Thank you and enjoy.
It's 7:05 and we made it inside Magic Kingdom. Is officially open. We were able to do Peter Pan's Flight and Winnie the Pooh, and now we're going to do It's a Small World before heading over to the Haunted Mansion. I have a Genie Plus for 8:15, so far we are making great time here at Magic Kingdom.
It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs in.
We just got done with It's a Small World, and while we were on the ride, I got a notification that our Genie Plus for Haunted Mansion was no longer good, so they gave us an experience for any ride to use today. I did book a Genie Plus for Pirates at 9 a.m., but they're saying that the Pirates is temporarily closed too, so not quite sure what we're gonna do, but I think we're gonna go ride the carousel and the teacups. I just double checked the app and it looks like the Haunted Mansion opened back up, so we're gonna just go in the standby line at Haunted Mansion. You ready?
Disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? For it has no windows and no doors.
finally time to have breakfast. We are having a breakfast at the Crystal Palace with Pooh and friends. We are all starving, so we are definitely going to enjoy our breakfast this morning. We are back from Magic Kingdom. We took a little bit of a break. It's around 12:30, so it took us a little bit to get back to our room. Breakfast at the Crystal Palace is one of my favorite. At Crystal Palace, you can find the famous churro waffles, which were really, really good. I highly recommend just going for the churro waffles. The character interactions are great. Winnie the Pooh is my favorite character. I love Eeyore. I love them all. From Winnie the Pooh, they are so cute and adorable, and they're very interactive with the little ones and adults too. So it was really great getting to see the characters. Franklin loves meeting characters, but I will say if you're planning to go to the Crystal Palace, to allow yourself more than an hour. It is recommended 90 minutes to dine there, just because it can take a while for all of the characters to circulate around the restaurant, because the restaurant is fairly big. Pooh and Eeyore were on the other side of the restaurant for most of our meal, so after we were done eating, we probably still had to wait another half hour, and at this point Franklin was getting a little antsy. We've been up since 5 a.m. At that point it is switched to lunch. It was 11 o'clock, so it is what it is, but if you are doing that, I would just recommend that extra time. We had a 10:15 reservation, and if you choose to have your breakfast probably between like 10:15, 10:30, even like 10:45, when it switches over to lunch, you can help yourself to lunch as well. So if you want kind of a mix of breakfast, meet the characters, have a little lunch, definitely a great idea. Get your money's worth, because it is definitely expensive. It is an expensive meal, but if your little ones love Winnie the Pooh, it is a must-do in my opinion at Magic Kingdom. It is well worth it. My dad got the fried chicken and waffles that they had in like the savory section, and he said it was some of the best fried chicken that he's had, and he's not a big like fried chicken person. And he said it was even better than the chicken at Homecoming. So if you like fried chicken, definitely want to check that out. So it's definitely a must-do in my opinion. We love it. But we came back because Franklin, I was worried he was going to have a meltdown, and he wanted to play in the room for a little bit. He got a couple Lego sets at Legoland, and that's all he wants to do. So I was like, well, let's go back to the room. It's just him and I. My mom and dad are still at Magic Kingdom. And so he's playing with his Lego set right now. But I will say, I think we did mess up this morning. When we rope dropped, we purchased Genie Plus, and it did not go well. We did not need to purchase Genie Plus today, since we're Since we were there so early, the wait times weren't bad at all for what we wanted to do at Magic Kingdom this morning. So that's a little disappointing because for the 4 of us, it was $108 plus tax, which is just outrageous. It was $27 a day. We should not have purchased it. But what messed us up was that I got our first Genie Plus for $8.15 for Haunted Mansion. The park opened at 8 o'clock for all guests. And the Haunted Mansion was down. So when we were on a Small World, I got a notification that it was down. So we decided, okay, well, let's book Pirates then. So I did a 9 o'clock Genie Plus for Pirates, and it said that it was currently down too. But by the time we got over there, it was up and running. But in the meantime, we were able to do the Jungle Cruise, which is only a 5-minute wait, which was basically a walk-on, which was great because that one can get a long line too. And that one is hard to get a Genie Plus for the time that you want because it does sell out early in the day for certain times. So we were able to do that. Then we did Pirates, but that was a walk-on too at that point. But now the wait times are starting to creep up and are pretty long. My plan is to stack a couple Genie Plus for this afternoon because we're gonna take our break and then we're gonna go back. So if I have a couple stacked, but we did most of the rides that we wanted to do. We still have to do the carousel, the teacups, Dumbo, all of those smaller rides, which should be a walk-on, no problem. And we are going back to Magic Kingdom another day during our trip, so it's not a big deal. We can always do those rides another day on our trip. So, but it is beautiful out. The sun is shining. It is a gorgeous day for the park. We're gonna take a little break before we head back to the parks. We've been in our room for a couple hours. It's about 10 to 3. Franklin is over there waking up from his nap. He slept for a couple hours. Feeling refreshed. Magic Kingdom looks like it is super busy over there. I was able to book 2 lightning lanes for us to do when we get to Magic Kingdom. We're gonna ride Under the Sea with Ariel, and then we're gonna meet Ariel. Franklin loves Ariel, so I think that even if we just go back and do those 2 things, it'll be well worth the day. Originally I was planning to stay for fireworks, but I think it's gonna be just too busy. So I think we'll probably just come here and watch the fireworks either from our room or we'll go down to the beach and watch the fireworks. I just think that sounds a lot better to me than being with all the crowds at Magic Kingdom this evening. I do feel like today has been a very realistic day with a toddler preschooler. Things just don't go according to plan, or you never know how the parks are gonna go. Definitely think we did not need to purchase Genie Plus today, but what can you do? Some days you really use it and some days it just doesn't go according to plan. And that is bound to happen when you are at Disney. And when you are planning your trip, you just have to be realistic that things might not go according to plan, and that is okay. It is still a magical vacation. The teacups, we're just waiting for that, but the park is super busy. Our Ariel meet and greet is in for another half hour, so I was trying to fill the void, and there's not a lot of lightning lanes available right now, so we are going to do this right now. And then we had about 4 minutes before our Ariel Genie Plus, so we're gonna go meet Ariel right now, and then we might do 1 or 2 more things before we head to our room. Franklin wants to go back, but we're gonna try to do at least 2 or 3 more things before we head back.
Is that the name of your sea slug? My sea slug friend is named Howard. He's actually a wonderful student. There was one time that my sister Adela convinced us all to have sea slugs sit on top of our heads for a whole concert of production. And Howard brought all of his brothers, and they sang in perfect harmony. 7-part harmony.
Oh, can you do that? Bye. Say bye, Ariel. We just met Ariel. Franklin is obsessed. He had such a great so much fun. It was worth the wait. It was a little longer than I thought it would be, but worth it. I do have a Genie Plus for the Magic Carpets of Aladdin, but Franklin is ready to go back, so we are gonna head back to our room, which is okay. It's almost 5 o'clock. We waited about 20 minutes for Ariel, which wasn't too bad. The standby was 50 minutes, and that was definitely too long for him to wait. So we're gonna head back to the Polynesian. Franklin is back in the room with my mom and dad. He is building his police car Lego set. Last night after we got back from Magic Kingdom, Franklin just wanted to relax in our room. We did a mobile order from Captain Cook's and we enjoyed that in our room, just kind of relaxed, watched the fireworks from our balcony, and that was pretty much all we did last night, which was completely fine. That's what he wanted to do. But I think that's gonna wrap up this Disney vlog, and be sure to subscribe if you are new here, and I will see you on our next Disney Day adventure.